Hi everyone.
Hey
It is me
y'all.
here. It's me again.
Hi. Late night.
Hi. Yes,
We're
we
starving,
are.
by the way. Polly
Yes,
has
we're
me
starving.
starving.
Sorry. We are a little bit
I'm
behind.
sorry.
I'm taking accountability that I was
Ding ding ding
behind
ding.
today.
We need to get our accountability bell.
We
That's what we're
do
gonna
take
have to do.
accountability. We are in the kitchen today. What are we making today? Red beans and rice. Now, Miss, we're gonna let our dear Miss Rowe tell us a little bit about red beans and rice because she knows the history a lot more. Just so we can get you guys talking about it this evening.
So this
All
isn't
right.
I guess this is the history, it's not necessarily like passed down that kind of way, but the history is red beans and rice is usually cooked on Monday. Monday was usually a laundry day kind of situation. So with that being said, people would be doing their chores, they would be doing like their regular household work and all that. And you needed something that you can kind of cook on all day that would, get the day started and you could just come home and you can have a meal. Thus, red beans and rice became very popular on Mondays in Louisiana and New Orleans. So we're just kind of following up with that tradition. So Polly
Yeah.
didn't warn
So
you,
yeah,
girl. She already pre-cooked her. So y'all are gonna kind of
yes.
follow along with me while I prep mine. We're gonna put ours in the pressure cooker so they can be done in a decent hour.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about some of these ingredients before we start having our conversation. So I have rice made in my rice cooker. I have a very large rice cooker. Okay. I make my rice. I put it on white rice. Put it in there, so I don't have to worry about rice. It's not just for not for me. Okay. I also have I use kidney beans. Okay. I use kidney beans. I also put in here some green peppers, some onion chopped up. Okay. I didn't use a whole onion, about a quarter of the onion. And the pepper I used about the same because my kids, and I made them really big because my kids
Hi,
sometimes want to,
JD.
pick it out. So I did do that. Okay. I also put in here some, I had sausage, but it was apple and chicken sausage. So I thought that would give it a little cute little flavor. And I also have I'm going to say it wrong. It says Naju
Your andouille,
and
andouille.
Dewey sausage. I put that in here. And I also had just a regular kielbasa sausage. So I just need a lot of sausage in here. I put bay leaf for the seasonings. For the seasonings, now I have used the Creole one. I thought this was a little bit spicy for me, but I'm a baby. I used some
Breaking
cumin,
my heart. You're breaking my heart.
ground cumin.
Talking about
uh,
spicy.
I'm so sensitive. I did use seasoning salt and pepper. And then um let's see, I also put in here, I'm gonna put a little turmeric in this. I don't know if that's not a good choice. Hopefully don't change the flavor up too much. But I like turmeric. Turmeric is good for your skin and everything like that. So I'm gonna throw a little bit of flavor in there with the turmeric. And we're gonna use that. It might give a little color. Ooh. And I'm gonna stir mine. I added some also chicken broth. And I brought that. So the prep time now, Miss Rose gonna tell us about her prep. Now she did hers. I did mine with canned beans. I know people gonna be upset about that, but Miss Rose did. What'd you do with your beans? You explain how you did yours.
All right. So for me, I went ahead and went a little more towards the traditional route with my red beans. So all they had at my store, unfortunately. Hi, Sin. Hi, JD. All they had in my store was just the small red beans, little red kidney beans. So we went ahead and I used the dry kidney beans. And what I did, I soaked mine in a little salt and vinegar water for a couple of hours before while I was at work. So here is what these end up looking like. They lose a little bit of their color for one, but boop boop boop. There we go.
Yes.
Yes, focus, focus. Come on, background. There we go. Focus. So yeah. So I went ahead and soaked them, pre-soaked my beans so that they would be softer. I did that for like a couple of hours while I was at work. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and pressure cook mine. Then on top of that, I went ahead and put in the fruit processor, my little Holy Trinity, bell pepper, onion, celery. I used about
Right.
4 stalks of celery, 2 bell peppers, and 1 whole onion, yellow onion. And we're just gonna
Mm.
go on my pot real quick and let that do what it do. Let that cook down.
Now, is it traditional to have your beans a little bit thicker, Or would you say more? 'Cause some people have it thick, or do you think it has like a little bit of runniness to it, like a gravy?
So traditionally, I've always had mine thicker. But the trick that you're supposed to do when you want your beans to be thicker is in the midst of them cooking, especially if you slow cook them, you are going to mash up some of your beans. You can either take them out and separate them, or you can just mash them up in there. And that way you can go ahead and kind of get that more thicker gravy situation going with your beans. So while that is going, your girl also went ahead and pre-cooked her rice. Focus. So I got a nice little pot of rice over here, about a cup of rice right here. And then another thing I did, which when my vegetables cook down, I am also going to do, I went ahead and chopped up my sausage. But on top of that, I did also blanch my turkey tails. So we have 3 of these bad boys because I don't do pork. So I have a couple of smoked turkey tails that I went ahead and blanched in hot water and let those do what they needed to do real quick. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and brown up my sausage. And then what I will end up adding, of course, is going to be my seasonings. So much like Polly, I have my Tony's, my Creole seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder. And outside of that, I might just season the taste, but that's pretty much it for me. And of course, my bay leaf. So we will put a couple of bay leaves in there. And I am also going to be making some cornbread for y'all. It is going to be Jiffy cornbread. So you watch your mouth when you're talking about me and my cornbread. Mind your business. Mind your business. Because we are going to be using boxed Jiffy today. But it's going to be all right.
It's going to be great.
We're just going to go ahead and do a little traditional red beans and rice. That's why I'm going to pressure cook mine. So hopefully it'll be done within 40 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
If not, we got food for tomorrow. Yay.
Yes. And I also, like I said, if we want to see the presentation of some, I'm ahead of Miss Rowe today. So I can get that all set up. But like she said, cornbread. I am going to put some damn cornbread in here. You can see me eating it because I already started. But I like this stuff. So I also, Miss Rowe, we also together but not together went to a butcher yesterday. And I got some food.
Ball, y'all. She had so much fun. It was like a kid in a candy shop.
I know. We went to a butcher and I got myself some chicken. So I want to start doing food prep, but today I think we're going to go ahead and participate in such activities because I am going to cook some more. Y'all see my oven's already dirty because I already started this tomfoolery. So I'm going to I have some chicken breasts here. $5.97. I think it might be 2. I'm not even sure. It might be 1. But anyway, it's a good piece of meat. I also got just a little bit of ground beef. So since I have so much damn rice, if I get ground beef and go ahead and get that prepped up, I can put that in the rice with a little bit of spinach, and that could be a little lunch. Also have a this one is a pork steak. Have you guys seen me do pork steak before? So I don't know if I'm really feeling pork right now today. But I might take a bite of it just because. So I got that set up. So I'm gonna go ahead. Like I said, I'm gonna get like a few days food prep. That makes sense. Okay, we're gonna have this pork steak. It's gonna be 1. It looks good. I like how this butcher. Okay, they put it in a wrap. I like it. Put the paper up here. They got the plastic on there. Get rid of that. Oven's on 350. And that's also good because we have our cornbread coming in there too. So let me put all this on. Cornbread's coming out. We got some. I'm thinking. I got this oven garlic. It's flavored by Kinder's. And this thing, it smells literally like barbecue sauce. It is so good. It smells so damn delicious. But I know that I don't want to put it on. I am. It's just exciting to know that it smells like that. So we're gonna flip this over and get ourselves. I know y'all think it's weird. I really don't like some people don't like touching meat. I don't mind sometimes, but sometimes I like in the process of everything just touching.
You said tough meat?
touching the meat. Like some people
Right.
don't like to touch meat. They do not like it. Get them all worked up. It's like a crime.
I mean, listen, as long as I can clean my hands, that's why usually I keep like bleach water around me, so I can kind of just keep my hands clean and out the way. So I'm not really too pressed about it.
So that's all I pretty much did for this one. I put some garlic and herb on there, and I used rosemary and garlic. I like that combination. So what is the now we want to know, would you say you put any chicken broth in yours, ma'am?
In my red beans, yeah. Usually, if I just want the extra flavor without adding extra salt, yeah, I'll do chicken broth or sometimes even beef broth. If you want a little bit of a heartier flavor with your red beans and rice is really nice. So that's one little trick that I'll do, or I'll do a combination of both. But I think I'll have chicken broth today.
So I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of mine because I know I got the phone at me. So I don't know if y'all see that. So this is the red beans and rice. I had so much. I have a little bit more liquid. I added some more liquid because I feel like mine was a little too thick for me. Just for now. I want to kind of cook it down. And I did. There's a little bit of sausage in here. Like I said, it's just a little bit. I have some extra on the side, which I should just put in there. Okay, here's all my sausage that I cooked up.
Because I'm going to go ahead and get this cornbread going as well.
Okay. So, what are you going to put in your cornbread now? Some people like theirs not sweet.
Say that again.
Some people don't like it sweet, bro. What you going to do?
I actually like my cornbread like cake. So, sorry for the people who don't like sweet cornbread. I'm not with y'all on that. So, I even do 2 eggs just to give that cornbread a little more cake-like consistency.
Okay.
But that is also my preference. I like sweet cornbread, especially with a savory dish. I just think it goes well.
Okay. So I add the sausage in my red beans and rice. There's a little bit of rice in mine. Y'all didn't see it. It's because you know what I did? Because I was smarter than everybody else. I literally poured a cup of rice when I started making this into the pot for no reason. Right.
Wait, you poured it into the pot?
I poured it into it. It was too late, so I had to stay in there.
I mean, I'm sure someone out there has invented red beans and rice soup. That has to be a thing, right?
I mean, it wasn't a whole bunch, but it was enough to be like, oh no. Put down, ma'am. Put down, thank you. And so let me get this stirred up. Now you said because you got the crock pot. Now how long it took me to do this because mine is pre-made to some extent.
Because you didn't tell me.
The reason why
in the it should be about.
The oven does that. Here's me. I'm gonna their thoughts about it. Yeah, y'all know I'm short.
It shouldn't be that.
I got to
cornbread mix.
Got to get the container to get cornbread, but I'm too short. Reached up.
You're too short to get the cornbread.
Try. There's so many things.
Lord, you are really successful.
I do need one though. Okay, we got it, guys. We made it. Okay, gotta make some things happen. Okay, so I kind of like my cornbread in the middle. I do use sugar too. Ain't gonna lie to you that I do use sugar. But
I make mine in cake. I use vanilla, everything. I like
this right here.
Cornbread.
I've heard people do a lot of things that they import, but this one is a Famous Days cornbread. I don't know why, but it's delicious. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that. Why is everything so hot? You know I'm little.
Girl, we from the South. We use Jiffy cornbread.
I'm just gonna stir it up in this because I might be a little too lazy to get up there to top. Make pasta.
We're gonna eyeball it. Bloop, 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 bloop. There we go.
So this is looking pretty nice. I don't want to turn it up too hot because like I said, mine's already kind of done. So I'm gonna put it on low and just kind of.
So
Yeah.
y'all know your girl does not do sugar, and I cannot find my scoopable sugar. So I'm going to use packets of my stevia and monk fruit. Again, mind your business with what we put in our food. It tastes good, slightly healthy. So just enjoy the ride.
Yeah. Thank you. Now, these kids keep trying to run up in here. They ain't already ate food. It make no sense. So, we're going to get our cornbread.
So what's also really cool about this meal is for the busy moms, busy dads. It's when someone tells you to go ahead and start cooking and you're not left out in the dust, you can make it ahead of time so you have an easy meal for you and your kids. Because my child loves this, especially with the cornbread. He eats it up all the time.
It's going to be really nice to have this cornbread with it. I will be honest. Okay.
At that point, it makes it a whole meal. Like if you don't want to add extra, like I didn't want to do chicken and stuff like that with this. Butter.
I'm also going to add 1 box of Jiffy.
I need a container to melt my butter. Just holding a stick of butter is not cute.
I smell the pork steak. It's delightful. So we're going to get this together here. So it says, so I have a higher temperature. It says 400. So I'm going to turn it up in a moment. So I get it prepped up. So that's why you can do sometimes if you have something that's a lower temperature, do that first, and then you can put in your other item after. So I got this one. Let me get this together. So you only need 1 egg. Okay, for cornbread. Huh?
I do too.
You do too, because she likes
like yours to be more like cake. Do 2.
Okay.
Melted butter.
Okay. We got eggs from Sam's Club. Put down and go on about yourself, sir. And I got these 2 eggs here.
Milk.
Get those out. Okay. There you go.
But you know what I thought is interesting? Not sure if you want to talk about it or not, but the whole conversation that we had earlier about, I don't know. Do you want to do the single mothers conversation?
I mean, I think today, like you said, if you wanted to have this, you can talk about kind of like you said. Yesterday I was on a live kind of talk about how women and men should really value each other a little bit more. I think that we undervalue ourselves, and we go in these relationships, hoping somebody will take, value in us. And like, what I mean by take value, people say they see value. Like, for example, you can tell me if you agree or not. But when I was, when I'm dating people, when I was younger, I remember like thinking like, oh, you know what, I hope somebody can see that I have these skills, and I'm a valuable person. But a lot of these men out here, not saying all men, but a lot of them just want, like, usually they're like, oh, they just want to make sure you can have kids or make sure you are attractive enough. But like, do they really want a woman who is, like the real one? What I mean by that is like, does he care that, she likes art or she's creative, or like, do guys actually look for that? Or are they looking for someone to procreate with who's going to have attractive children possibly? And that's it. And I hear guys say, oh, that's not true all the time. But it seems like that might be not true. Like, do you guys actually want us? Yeah, like, do y'all actually want us, do you actually want us and not just to procreate? I mean, or like, you want us to be there with kids and stuff, but like, I don't know. It doesn't seem that that's the case. What do you think, ma'am?
I think men and women fall in love with aesthetics instead of what the overall person is actually about, which is why a lot of people end up with relationships that are kind of meaningless because they're with a person that doesn't actually match who they are.
Okay. You think they value that person? 'Cause I remember,
They
you know, I
value
was
their aesthetics, or they value the aesthetics that person brings to them. I do think
okay.
that.
Yeah,
So
because
let's
I mean,
say you're a trophy wife type of situation, and you make the husband look good who's trying to go for a CEO job. I think
right.
that's something they value.
Because you like you
JD
because
said
I
light skinned ninjas always hungry for a good plate.
But you always hear guys say they want, oh, I want a smart girl. You hear some men saying that, but this is the real thing. Because they also say in the same breath, you'll hear men say, oh, well, she don't have to do nothing. She don't gotta know nothing. She just gotta, she don't really gotta do nothing. She don't gotta have a job. I mean, now they're starting, the young ones are kind of saying they want to go half half. But for the most part, that's never been the case. And I'm like, did y'all actually value women to any degree other than procreating? That's what it's kind of, I'm just
I'm
trying to
gonna say
educate.
so. Women bring something. That's why the whole conversation of what do you bring to the table is
Mhm.
not really a good conversation, because for the most part, we know people, especially women, they do usually bring something to a man's life. You can say it's the
Mhm.
children, you can say it's the aesthetics, you can say it's the sex, you can say it's the cooking, you can say it's the fact that, like, how many women, what's the song by Mary J. Blige where she's like, I was your secretary and all that.
Oh,
Women
yeah.
bring something. We bring labor, we bring a lot. That's why the whole conversation of what do you bring to the table is stupid, because what do you mean at that point?
Mhm.
But I think men who don't really like women for who they are or what they are, they only like women for what we can bring. And I've even seen it with women, the women who are just trying to go after a man for what he can bring in his pocket.
Yeah. And they don't care about the rest.
Mm-mm.
They don't care that, if, and that's why I said, then you have those relationships, and then later on the guy's like, well, she didn't really care about me before. I'm like, she didn't care about you then either. Like, she basically got what she wanted,
But
which
did
was
you pick
that,
a woman that was going to care about you for who you were?
right.
That's what
That's
I
the
like
thing.
to ask them.
Right. And that's on both sides. We want to pick better, also want to value each other and what we can bring. But I mean, also value each other as people, and not just like you said, a credit score,
Mm-hmm.
or someone can help pay half the rent. Like, I feel like it's very shallow choosing, and a lot of people think, okay, well, that's cool. Like, I'd rather get that because that's going to give me something in the day. Um, and like emotions don't really get you anywhere. Like, and it's just interesting to kind of see people out here nowadays dating, how they're dating, and um kind of seeing how they choose people. It's very, very interesting to me. Um, Somewhat a little bit stressful if you're in that mode, but yeah, like you said, bringing things to the table. We hate that conversation, but I think you said, like, we kind of value people for just being people, or you know, kind of trying to find why you like someone. Like, I would love to hang around someone who enjoys, like, the kind of movies I like, or enjoys going outside, or enjoys exercising, like those value systems that don't really change. That's what I would like to kind of focus on when I date. Um, if I was to give someone advice of what I should, that is what I would like you to do. What would you give someone advice on when they're a young woman?
Mm-hmm.
What would you tell them to focus on?
Um, so I'm pretty much going to say I would tell them the same thing my father told me, and my mother, and pretty much everyone in my family, because my family isn't anti-marriage at all. My family's actually very pro-marriage. Um, look at look at y'all with the flick of the wrist. Listen, these pods say that we gotta work them. But
Yeah.
pretty much, my parents always instilled in me to be a whole person without having to focus on needing a person. Now, when that person comes into your life, they're supposed to be an accessory to you, like you're supposed to be an accessory to them. Not saying that, y'all are property, or that y'all, only can have value just because you're doing something for them. but we are supposed to be two whole people coming together. And I lost sight of that. So I never focused on becoming a whole person. So I always looked for someone to fill me up and to kind of complete me. And that wasn't a good way to live my life.
Okay.
For anyone younger than me, I would say be a complete person. Find out what you like, find out all the things about you, because life is ever changing. And then find that person that complements your life. And that's for men and women.
Okay. I would tell young ladies, I think she was saying, not just come a whole person, which is kind of similar to what I was saying, was I think you should work on being, like you said, like the best person you can be. And that even includes skills. And that's why I think this channel to me also is important, because these ladies here, it's not just about finding a man, a husband, whatever, but learning how to do things. Like be a valuable asset in general. Just in general. Like, who doesn't want a friend who knows how to sew, or a friend who knows how to make something or advertise? You'll hear people say, "Oh, I gotta know at least a mechanic in my life," or "I gotta know," get skills that are useful that not everyone has. Those are things that you should try to do. And a lot of people don't know how to cook nowadays. Some people don't know how to sew. Some people don't know how to make their own soaps, because if someone was to ever give you or to find value in you, you can do things other people cannot. So you become more valuable to that person. And even as a friend, you become more valuable. Like right now, Ro becomes more valuable to me in general. Not that she's not valuable before, but she knows a lot about skin. I have skin issues. I have separation. That alone is a valuable, asset as a person that she can share with me. You know what I'm saying? And I can share with her like how to make damn soap, and not have to spend all that money on soap. Like, being able to
do when it comes down to just homemaking in general. I am still learning how to be the homemaker with more holistic. Like, I only have one child. Polly knows how to juggle with multiple. So she knows the actual skills of doing stuff for the entire family, and that's something I get to learn from her.
Right. And that's awesome. So being able to, y'all know I forgot something. Now, I want to put this out there. If y'all think we perfect, look, I forgot to put damn sugar in it. Now, usually I use a thing, but you can also add it in, and you won't have to whisk it, though. You're going to have to whisk it. You want to get it in there. But if you mess up, you can always add a little something. So I'm going to add some in here. That's my bad. Messing around. Messing around, y'all. So I'm going to whisk that in here. I got brown sugar. I put brown sugar in it.
I want your brown sugar.
Exactly. I think this is going to be like a cake. I'm actually. I do think that. I think Rogan talked me into doing something that's irresponsible. And mine's not as thick as hers. Probably because of the kind of milk I use. That's all right. It's going to be great anyway. So I got to check my pork steak. It's looking pretty good. I have to turn the oven up to about 400. Cornbread's on 400. So I'm going to just give it a little stir. Give this a little stir. And then I'm going to put this up. So my steak is getting out of pocket.
I wonder if I can shift this so I can. Nope, I can't.
Some people dishes. I don't like it. Anyway, I got the baby fun. Anyway, sometimes I like to wipe the wash hot.
Why are y'all in the chat fighting for plates? Between me and Polly, there's got to be enough for everybody.
Yeah, y'all doing a lot. We're going. So yeah, I think that's the one thing. Another topic I would we'll talk about, because I know we don't usually get involved in YouTube time, but I think there's been a lot of wild stuff. So we're gonna make it a little hot in here for us. Our red beans and rice, a little spice. So let me ask you a question. Okay. This for the ladies who are dating out here, we'll get you some information. Okay. So we like to give out helpful advice. Okay. So if you were out here in the dating scene, right? And you
Uh-huh.
meet a lovely gentleman. Okay. He's cool. He's got, most of the stuff you're asking, he's coming forward with good positivity. And this man asks you if you guys were, you guys about to get together, whatever. And he says, do you have a problem with backdoor play? And then you answer the question, you think, he's talking about you, right? But no, he's talking about himself. Okay.
Hold on. Do I have a
You
problem with
think
what now?
he wants you to do backdoor play with him.
Okay. With
Okay.
him?
Do you now it's not particularly that question, but do you think that if a man would like that, do you think that should be a no-go for women? Do you think women should be turned down or women should turn down men who are into really kinky things? If they're, even if they're like maybe on the cusp, they're not sure, but he's like, I want to talk to you in your mouth, all that. Do you think if you heard that initially, not saying you were a good or a bad person, but do you think that you should come forth and say, I'm not into that? Do you think that's a no-go for people to even ask that question or even participate?
I definitely think it should be asked because I think when you are matching with a partner, you should be upfront with them on the things that you like because one of our topics before was the option to say no. So for the people who are like in the dating phase, I definitely think, being able to say this is what I like, and if you don't like it, you don't have to. But either we're going to compromise with something or we're not meant for each other. So I definitely think it's not something that you should feel shamed to talk about. I don't express kink shaming at all. But if that person's not into it, you also just have to accept that that's not your person.
Okay. Should they continue to try to date the person if they know that they're not going to meet that need?
It depends on how much of that need is really a need for you. Like, is that are you going to stand on business and be like, that's the only thing I want, and if you can't give it to me, then I got to move on around, or are you okay to compromise?
So real open communication in the beginning to clarify those kinks that people
Sin can
have.
have plates. Third can have plates. JD can have plates. Y'all all can have plates. Again.
Lord, y'all out here fighting. Lord praise. I gotta see you. Rolo here got her pressure cooker on. I'm over here trying to clean the oven off. That looks like a horror story.
Listen, I'm about to get to cleaning too in a second. I just almost burnt myself.
Don't do that, man.
Put that hot pot into the doggone pressure cooker.
No.
That's fun.
Okay, so we're gonna take a look at what we got so far. We're gonna take a look. Now mine like it says simmering. Okay. I don't know if y'all see that.
Just in case I didn't see, I put Worcestershire sauce in mine just because I didn't feel like getting any beef broth. So I'm doing chicken broth in mine, and there's Worcestershire in there just for a little more depth and flavor.
Okay. Now, how much do you think you should tell someone about do you think that you should keep some things private to a certain amount of time when you meet someone? Do you think it should be you shouldn't, like, when do you reveal you trying to be out of pocket?
I mean, obviously, I don't think on the first date, unless you're just into it like that, you shouldn't just be like, yeah, I want to go to the back door on the first date. But I think it should come somewhat fairly around the time of really getting committed with each other. Just again, because you need to have that open conversation with that person. Like, if there's a certain kink that you do have and it's either a little more extreme, again, you need to give that person time to just be like, oh, I'm into it too, or oh, I'll try it with you. Right. I think there are certain kinks that you do wait to make sure that person loves you.
They gotta love you to do the kink. That's deep. What kind of kink is that?
I mean, listen, for some people, it's the backdoor play. Like, I really got to get to know you like that to be able to. I make the joke. I'm not a bowling ball just for anybody. We're not going to give all 3 holes.
Oh, look. She said, not today. We's not. Not
I don't
today.
know you like that, buddy.
Hmm.
Some things people save to kind of spice up the relationship. So I don't know. That's why I don't kink shame. Who's making tequila margaritas?
Oh,
All right.
Lord.
Listen.
This is how I start my cup. We got our cup. And you know what's underneath is the rice. Okay.
Hold on, because Polly, Sin and Third Ward are giving me Taco Tuesday vibes or Cinco de Mayo
Lord.
vibes. I don't know what we're going to do, but we won't be lit. Polly don't drink, y'all, but I might have to get her to drink that day.
She might have to. Might have to get some. I'll get some juice. I could participate in some sparkling juice.
We got to do something for St. Patty's. I don't drink beer, though, so we got to find like a St. Patty's cocktail that we can do.
Oh, okay. We haven't done a cocktail yet. We got to get those going. Even a morning juice, cranberry or something.
You talking about being healthy while I'm talking about getting lit.
No, she can't do that. Look, so we got our red beans and rice like this. We're going to take that cup right out. Now look how pretty that is. I know Ro can't even see how sexy that is.
That looks, you see, this is also why I need Polly in my life. I'll just be throwing stuff on the plate. Polly's like, no, you got to give presentation.
Presentation. Now, she did tell me I should add a little green. So I got a little parsley for y'all.
Look at you. I was going to do green onion on mine.
Okay. I'll give y'all a little twinkle, little something.
Everybody knows parsley is food glitter. A little food glitter for you don't hurt nobody. I'm going to use up
Okay.
I'm using this.
Y'all know how I be doing. So here we are. That's a full plate.
That's a beautiful plate. That's why people
Okay.
be like, red rice is not a full meal. Yes, it is.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna get them take y'all with me. I can see a little bit more. Boom. Okay.
Perfect.
And you know we gotta take a photo. I gotta move all this stuff out the way though. This is when y'all have y'all multitasking. Got all this stuff out.
How are you having this work? Y'all,
I am. I'm sorry.
get some labor laws for me and Miss Polly.
I got-
Lady says I don't drink no more. But me
we
and
need a
that
little bit of love.
1800 JD, that was your friend?
We gotta get help. She needs some milk. That's what it.
The 1800. I'm a rum girl, so that's a one thing about me. Like, I'm trying to get into Takala, but me and Takala, we not the best of friends.
We're not the best of friends. Oh, Lord. We're gonna put our seasonings back. Listen, I had already made this pork steak. Now I know I told you I was gonna make this chicken. And you see how the laziness got into me already? Because tomorrow I work in the morning.
I guess I'll eat tomorrow.
I do. I want to make this.
Intermittent fasting today.
But I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. We're gonna put that up. We're gonna put that up till tomorrow. I'll be fine. Okay, we're gonna be fine. But we got our plate. I got it all sexy up. Let me get my counter together so I can take the photo. But yeah, I mean, I think that you should be open about the kinks you have. I personally think you should be open about the kinks you have because, like you said, some people are not into it. You know, that might be a no-go. And some of you guys out here, y'all got to stop trying to hide stuff until I like you and then try to bust it wide open. You know, all of a sudden,
Wait.
you can't just do that. Yeah, we ain't busting wide open foolishness in the middle of us having episode. We ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna hold off on right. I'm gonna hold off on taking a picture and try to get my cornbread. I'm gonna do that. And then I'll clean up a little bit of this here, which is really the babies need to do this, but I'm trying to be positive. Thought process in mind. So while she's doing that, I also want to show you guys something else that I have made. And I told her we gotta make it.
What are we making?
We're gonna make a smoothie.
Oh, you're making it now?
We're gonna make it now. Just because I need one, I think it's a great time. Okay. I'm gonna get a couple things in real quick. I don't even gotta do too much. It's like you do something quick. You always get home from work, like myself. I got some outlets. Okay, I need to be hydrated in the inside. in there. I'm just gonna pour a little in there. Okay. Now Rose said that I think the milk is good. It's flax milk protein 5 grams. Pour a little in there. You know, that's good. I'm not gonna get too crazy. Y'all know. Okay, we're gonna do vanilla yogurt. Now I have here's some yogurt. This is 0 sugar. Okay, and it's got 12 grams of 12 grams of protein, and this actually is lactose free. Okay, so got lactose free. I know. And then, bro, we're gonna make another one because bro got some other ideas for this. You know what I'm saying? This is our quick. I just want to eat stuff and not eat stuff at the same time.
Honestly, so my smoothies are pretty similar. The difference that I'll do, and I'll probably show y'all in another day, just because I don't feel like moving the stuff off my deep freezer right now. The difference I do is like the smoothie mixes, and I add my protein powder. Then I might add some supplements in there, and then I like extra fruit because if I'm going to do stuff that's either sugar-free or I like a smoothie that's just nice and sweet. So I'll do bananas and strawberries, mango, blueberries, all that kind of good stuff.
Another thing of protein. So now I know I'm lacking protein today because I don't really eat a lot of positive things. I actually had a donut. We're not going to talk about it.
Third and Sin, they need to start playing nice. I feel like they got me acting like a mama in this chat.
Ooh.
Play nice, you
y'all are horrible. So I like this protein. It has good flavor and it blends well. You know, protein be getting chunky. Like we don't got to get into protein be getting chunky. So I got some cherries. I got cherries. I got strawberries up here. Okay, I got the berry one. I think we're gonna go with the berry one. I got organic cherries, dark cherries. Let me just throw a few in there. This is the few. Just a little bit.
Again, I haven't eaten. My little favorite snacks have lately been dried cherries. Also, if you like sour candy, dried kiwis are amazing. If you're someone who likes like the little sour candy gummies type of things, and these are really, really good too.
How much is that, ma'am?
You said what?
How much is it?
How much are they?
Huh?
You said how much are
cherries? Yeah, the cherries.
Yeah, the cherries. I mean, I got them from Target. They're probably like maybe $3 to $5 for a bag.
Okay.
But again, if you're someone who likes sweet stuff or like candy or like sour candies, this is a good alternative. And it's full of antioxidants, so yay, we're healthy.
Also, I'm gonna be a little biased out of this bag because I have extra strawberries, so I'm gonna take out some things I don't want.
I can't withstand this. Cynical and Third War. I'm about to put y'all in timeout.
Oh Lord, they in their balance battle.
Talking about
y'all backing up. Y'all got y'all doing too much and not enough.
They are funny. That's why.
Okay, come on, bear with me. Bear with me. Blend it up.
A little pressure cooker is like struggling for its life right now, trying to get the pressure going.
Oh no. You ain't acting up. Oh. Let's see, y'all. So I got hoping that it's right. So I haven't used this yet.
Also, thank you all for coming. Please make sure to hit the like if you haven't already subscribed. And keep leaving comments because apparently we're getting into the algorithm and we're trying to grow. And I love you all so much for doing this with us. And again, please start commenting what you want us to cook. If you have ideas, Polly and I want to do cosplay and stuff like that. So whatever y'all want to see. Sid, I didn't forget about your suggestion. We're going to do a hobbies probably on like one of our lunchtime lives. and talk about like adult hobbies, because your girl is always on Lemon 8, and Lemon 8 is always showing me a bunch of different hobbies that look really fun. So we might go on a little journey of trying new hobbies. That's going to
Okay.
be dedicated to Sin.
Well, that's good. I'm gonna tell you some bad news, guys. My blender's not working.
Not the blender's not working.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna eat it and drink it. So stir it by hand.
Luckily,
God
you
gave
said
me two
it
of
blends
those.
well. So there we
Look
go.
at that. It blends well. It's protein powdered in yogurt and some milk. So I might not be able to eat the berries all the way, but we'll get the juices out.
If you freeze it really quick, you can make it like a little, not sherbet, froyo.
See, look at you. Look at you. See, there's always hope, guys.
There's always
There's
hope.
always hope. Okay, we're gonna get down to the bottom. You gotta get up in there.
Sin, this is me and Miss Paula channel. Ain't nobody got to behave. Paula
Wow.
just talking about people busting it wide open. What you mean you gonna behave?
Wow. What?
Busting it wide open.
I mean, I think we should tell people what we're interested in. I also think that good advice would be that, if you guys are going out there, because a lot of people don't meet people in person. Don't meet people through people. Kind of be honest about who you are when people meet you in general, because, that might bite you in the butt. Some guys be out here talking about they make all this money and stuff. Then when you get with the girl, you can't, you don't take her out, or then you all of a sudden can't do this and that. It's like, be who you are, Not everybody's at the place they're supposed to be at.
Why did Sid say I missed those busting it wide open days? Sid,
Wait a minute, saying where were you at, Buzz? I didn't even know.
I need to do the panel one day. We gotta.
Is there some videos out here? Wait a minute.
Just between me and Miss Polly, Sid. Ain't nobody else gotta know.
Nobody gotta know. This is good. I just started by getting that. Don't judge me, y'all.
Third already judging. Miss Polly looks like she mixing up a smoothie with the spooge. That's what she doing. She said her blender broke.
Yep. I bought the piece for it, right? From Amazon. But when I put it in there, it looked like it's too small. It fits on the cup, but it don't fit in the pin.
That's why you have to either look up the actual part, because y'all know I'm a warranty girly. So I will look up the actual part number to make sure they match. Because I don't play. I don't play about my warranties.
Don't play.
Give me everything. Give me my money.
And I just want to taste it. You know what I'm saying? I just want a little bit. I just want the tip.
Not I need sin to be sanctified.
So
y'all go not too much on sin right now.
This is a good protein. I gotta get my protein in for the day. How much protein do you take in? You try to take it. What's your goal, man?
I did pill reacts. My average goal of protein intake would be 100 grams to, if I'm really feeling froggy that day, or if I'm working out that day, 150.
Now I'm out of pocket and I try to do lifting sometimes, not all the time, but I'm trying to do 200.
200 is when I'm really like, yeah, we're going for it. I really have those days.
And remember, I put the aloe in there, guys. Y'all got to drink that.
Hydration.
Okay. So we got our pork steak in here. It's looking sexy. And the cornbread, like I said, I'm
gonna make it look sexy. My cornbread's almost done, and my beans won't be ready for another 37 minutes. So we're gonna be hungry tonight.
She's hungry, guys. Listen, I'm starting this. Trying to get thick again. Start having that. Then you got fat with it.
Wait, Sin, I read that all wrong. I read the TV was on. I thought you was watching Good Times. I'm like, you busting it open watching Good Times? We got a lot going on right here.
So I use the mixed berries. I don't know if you like this one. I mean, look, it got, I started.
I'm telling you, let it freeze up a little bit and do it like froyo. Or let it thicken up just a little bit, and you can put some granola on top of it. You're gonna be thinking.
She said she want me to be thankful, so I'll put it in the freezer. But that was tasty so far. Our plate looks sexy. I'll show y'all again. Okay, got our plate. We're gonna put some cornbread on it, and we're gonna take a photo of it.
This
Even
might
though
turn
I'm
into a
hungry.
beef channel because I got beef with Polly for having her plate before mine.
Oh
Me and Polly about to be fighting.
wow,
Y'all see it here first.
that's rude. Don't y'all gonna let her beat me up? Wow. I see
It's gonna be
y'all
mud
know
wrestling. Mud wrestling while I'm hungry. That's how you know I'll be aggressive with it.
Y'all don't even see the fingerprint from the refrigerator.
See, that's why I was confused. I'm like, why are we busting it open during good times?
Y'all busting
Like,
wide open.
damn.
Y'all see that? Look at it. Y'all see it?
Okay, pork steak.
That's a good looking steak.
That is a good looking steak.
Let's look at our cornbread. Cornbread looks kind of sexy. Oh, he's a little wet still. He wet. He shake when he shimmy. He shake when he shimmy.
Why is it he when he's wet though? What are we doing?
He shakes when he shimmy, so that means he ain't done. If your cornbread shake, you shake it a little bit, and it shake with you, he ain't ready.
I'm gonna say mine ain't shaking. She ain't the cutest. She got a little skin problems, but you know she pretty. We love her. She smells good.
She smells good.
She smells good. You know we like her for her personality. It's not always
That's important. That's important. She know how to buy stocks or something. All right, I like that.
She has a great personality.
We're gonna go ahead and cut into our pork. Now, usually you shouldn't cut into meat after you take it out the oven. You let it rest. You let it rest. But for me, at this moment, my care is a little low. Okay, so that's a sexy pork steak with rosemary, little red pepper on there, seasoning, salt. It's fatty on the sides. I like fat pieces, which is probably a bad thing. But that's really nice. We put that over here. Got our pork steak, red beans and rice. We have our rice. You saw my plate, and I was waiting for cornbread. And since the phone's on, we're gonna take this conversation into another location.
We do love you, Sin. We do.
Oh, somebody called you. Be right back. Okay, that's fair.
You probably actually read the chat.
I did,
girl.
I had to look there.
Somebody, we're gonna have to put somebody in charge of the accountability bell. Whenever me and Miss Polly take accountability or we do something that we don't usually do, somebody gonna have to ring that bell.
We need it, and and we're ringing it because we need to make sure that somebody knows that we went out our way to do extra shit. That's important. Okay,
I'm gonna try to with that bell. When Sid comes back, we're gonna tell her job is to ring the bell.
Okay, yeah, somebody got to do it.
Oh, JD said he got it.
Now, I cleaned my room yesterday too. We're gonna talk about cleaning and stuff. See, we've been teaching y'all how to cook. I know it's cooking channel, so we're always gonna talk about cooking. Also, gonna talk about how we can use some of those products to clean.
JD, third. Any of y'all know how to do the make somebody mods? Because we want to make some of y'all mods on here.
Thank you.
If y'all know how to do it. Me and Polly are on the StreamYard together right now.
We're gonna put some of these things here.
Not now. All the food is mine. Third, you are greedy. Sin says she back. She in the chat. She said,
I don't know. Did y'all? Hey, y'all. Some of y'all, can y'all go share the word that we live? Because we didn't do it. Let's just be real honest.
You said we got to do it on our cell phone.
Oh, on the phone. Okay.
On the phone. Okay.
All right. Oh, you see me? I'm pushing your name just cause.
Like on StreamYard on the phone, or because now I'm confuzzled.
Oh Lord, not confuzzled.
Listen, that used to be like my mom and my word on YouTube.
Y'all got her confuzzled. I didn't know y'all
I'm
could
so
even say the kind of thing.
Hold on. So wait, we gotta go on YouTube and do it.
Oh, okay. I know what he's talking about. Yeah, there's something like on the studio, probably.
I think you have access to the. Well, you gave it to me too. Hold on.
Yeah, we'll have it. It's yeah. I've been scratching my neck up. Anyway, yes, our food is hopefully be done soon because that cornbread was really shaking. It was shaking like a Polaroid picture. You know what I'm saying? And
Mine
I don't need it. Listen, we're not talking about it. That's why she might be done with cornbread. My rice is done. So.
Listen. Because of you, all I got to eat is cornbread and white rice. Nothing with it.
Nobody listened to Ro and her complaints. They're not valid.
My stomach is hungry, y'all.
Her stomach is not valid. Don't listen.
My stomach hurts. Polly don't love me. This is child labor. I'm not even a child.
Oh wow,
I'm a child of God.
No, don't allow for the heathenness to fool you. We gotta use big words like that. I see. See, y'all got a black person like me doing too much. Now I done made this food. This is what happens. Any lady who sees this later, if y'all play it back, let them tell you something. When you're cooking, you really should never leave the room. You should never really leave the kitchen. Every time I leave the kitchen, for real though, the food don't come out right. It don't matter how much in my heart, other than chicken. Like chicken, I can leave. Okay, I can walk away. But like if it's like anything else, for some reason the kitchen's like, bring your ass back. It's like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like reptile.
Somebody.
I mean, not reptile. It's like scorpion. He goes, "Come here." You know, he's not playing with me. So I gotta take my ass. Yes, we gotta take our ass back in the kitchen. And on top of that,
can we do a Mortal Kombat day?
We should get ninja costumes. Listen, okay, we're supposed to do food prep. Okay, she's not doing what she's supposed to do. Food prep because we gotta get our little containers and show y'all what it looks like. Now, I think she documented some of that already.
I didn't put in containers. We're gonna get our.
That's right. We need to make our food prep days so that you guys can see. And we're going to start that. We want to do March. We want to start in March because we want to start in March so you can get your body right. And what is the goal? Is by end of June? Maybe. We can do 1 month at a time. We're going to have a goal. We're going to have a weight goal. And listen, because we're a food show, we can't always be, we got to be, our cheat days, we're going to have a cheat day where we make foolishness food.
Foolishness.
Because I would love to make a lemon cake and a strawberry cake. Those are two things I want to make.
That'll be fun for Easter.
Right. Okay. Oh, we gotta make we gotta show the ladies how to make the colorful eggs with decorations because you both have children. Easter baskets. If you want to make Easter baskets cheap at the Dollar Tree. I think we're gonna have a competition and we're gonna give out a gift. That you have to go this is the thing, you have to go to the dollar store and you have to put a basket together.
Okay.
And show it to us. Okay. And we're gonna show you our Easter basket. We're gonna do that in April. So I have some ideas, whatever. I know Ro has some ideas too. She definitely wants to do her food prep. Don't BS her. She needs to show us how to weigh this food out properly and our berries and learn how to portion. That's what we need because we gotta talk about portioning. Protein intake, making sure we're getting all our vitamins, even by food or by pill. And
we're gonna check on that cornbread too. I already feel like that cornbread.
It's shaking. It was shaking so bad. It was like it was shaking in its boots. It was like a poor man who was homeless in Nebraska.
Go away.
Okay, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it real quick. Y'all got it. I tell her the idea you have. For your damn, what are we gonna make for food prep? You gonna put shrimp in there?
I mean, I did. What did I do for the last one I just did that I recorded for y'all? I did ground turkey, chicken, and I did salmon and tilapia. Now the next one, I can probably do some shrimp. But I'll cook shrimp for y'all. But yeah, I'll cook more shrimp for y'all. After Third returns from the bathroom, I polished off his plate. Y'all in these plates. Y'all gonna be acting like we don't be feeding y'all. Y'all gonna be embarrassing in front of people. Like I said, I'm gonna start treating you like children. You know me and Polly feed y'all. Don't be acting like that. Even though Polly's starving me. Because I had 26 more minutes on mine. She's starving me. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Not it's her. Y'all are fighting. The girls are fighting. They're fighting. But yeah, fellas, let us know what you also want to see. Because Sin gave us some amazing ideas the other live. Third, JD, if y'all want to start seeing some other stuff, definitely let us know. Like cooking that steak was really fun. I don't know. I still want to do cocktails. Probably want to act like she don't want to do cocktails. We gonna drink. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm still trying to also figure out how to mod y'all up. Hold on, people. Boop, boop, boop. Can I switch? I'm trying to switch it. There we go. Okay, so let's see if I can do it this way then. All right, so JD at third. We're in here. And now I'm just trying to figure out where to go. Because can I go into the live? Hold on, y'all.
Oh my God, Ro was right. Ro was right. She was right. It's done.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Okay.
Yeah. Rogue is right. Make that a hashtag. Rogue is right. Because people don't be believing Rogue. I need people to believe Rogue. See. Your videos. Y'all, why can I not find this? Okay, we might. Can I do it like after the live is done and go back in and mod y'all up or no? Shut up, Sid. Sid, leave me alone. I'm delusional. I'm hungry. I'm tired. Polly knows it's my bedtime. And Polly is killing me with this cornbread right now. Sid, this is your fault. All the people left. All the men left. I don't know. We're gonna figure this out one day. Sin, you're gonna be the first mod because you be cracking me up. Let's see. But yeah, y'all, we didn't really come with much of a topic today, so please forgive us. I just wanted to make red beans and rice.
I do. I want to cook, but y'all guys, our topic is
you gonna eat in front of me.
Look, I'm gonna show you it. Y'all we gotta take a photo. So okay, we gotta take a photo. Pause. Pause. Listen, I think your hate is just out of line.
I'm hating big time. Like I'm on like Kendrick Lamar hate level right now. Like it's literally on some Say Drake. I hate you like I'm young. Like we're here. I'm sorry to get hunger pains. So yeah, I guess I'll give y'all my picture later. Right now, Rogue is just gonna, I guess, eat nothing but cherries and white rice.
I didn't mean to leave you. I'm here.
You left me.
I mean, I knew you was a big kid. Like I said, I got this thing
I'm
looks good.
Serena quit rocking right now on something not like us right now because you.
Y'all see it? Look, I'm gonna put it in my chest. Okay. Shimmier and shimmier. Oh yeah. Okay. That's with natural hair I did that. They put this up. Y'all know y'all don't get to see that too much. I'll be putting that up. But anyway,
I'll put this up momentarily. This is a lot.
It's a lot. It needs to be handled. We gotta handle our hair. We gotta wrestle it. Like I flat ironed this. It's a lot of work.
Do you see this?
And then watch it get hot. It go hot, all hell breaks out.
Do you see all this? You think I'm about to flat
I
iron?
see it. You mean the forest? Absolutely.
Not the forest.
We're gonna test our food. I'm not playing with Rose. I'm not doing this with her. I'm not.
I didn't do anything, y'all.
Yes, you did.
All my life I had to fight.
Oh Lord.
Polly didn't feed me. She told me last minute, like I could have just been making my food. It could have been ready. Oh, she dirty.
Just put it in your mouth. Just put it in your mouth.
You dirty. You know that? You know that? You are dirty.
Wait, we gotta try the bread first. Wait a minute. Jesus in here.
My feelings is hurt.
You could eat some of your rice.
Polly, I'm gonna beat you up, I swear.
Eat some of them that cornbread.
I want it.
This is delicious.
Y'all see how she do me?
This tastes like cake though. So I did put that protein milk you guys saw. I did put that in the cornbread because we don't drink regular milk here. And it's sweet because that one was vanilla.
Y'all, if y'all want to start doing this Polly slander, I support it.
What?
This is a Polly slander.
Listen, I don't even want to eat all this. I'm just gonna taste a little taste. Oh, and you know how Jiffy? I just tasted the Jiffy part, so it's like deep in there. It's just like
I'm just mad you got a piece of sausage right now, just on the fork. I'm just like I'm really like I don't have a plate yet, third, because Polly didn't tell me.
Wait, it's not my fault.
18 minutes on my pressure cooker.
We're gonna let her have a little bite. Y'all can eat some too. Y'all get a little bite. Okay, put it. Oh Lord, it fell on the phone. Oh Lord. Now y'all done got it's a little spicy to me. It's that Creole seasoning. You know I'm sensitive.
Because I'm literally thinking about all the hot sauce I'm about to put on mine. I got my Louisiana hot sauce. I'm literally eyeballing it right now. Like, as soon as that 18 minutes is done, y'all get that picture. Later, I'm going to send it to Polly so she can put it on the thumbnail, and I'm going to eat.
Yes. Because what did you use again? Because you said you don't eat some. What did you put in there? You don't have
pork. So I do turkey tails, smoked turkey tails, which is actually really nice because it adds extra meat into the red beans and rice. Because, again, letting it pressure cook or slow cook, you go ahead and just let it become just nice and tender, and then you got extra meat, and it's delicious.
Okay, hang on, babe. This got real. I'm gonna run in the kitchen. Pause.
I'm about to faint. I'm about to pass it out level of hunger. I forgot the one rule of band camp, not to lock your knees. I locked my knees. I'm dizzy. I mean, third is a spoiled brat too. Don't let him shame you. We don't shame people who are spoiled over here, third. That's not nice. Apologize to sin. Everybody got beef tonight. Everybody hungry. Everybody hangry. Polly keeps leaving me. My slow cooker just keeps. This is the longest 18 minutes of my life. And it's over here having the audacity to smell good. I'm done, y'all. You're welcome, Sid. I don't know what it's like to be fed right now, Sid. I'm empty right now. It's so empty. Third, you better apologize to this girl. Because she ain't playing with you. She is not going to play with you. Oh, Polly. This is a tribe. We are the spoiled gang over here. I don't know where she went, y'all. She left me. You see how she just be abandoned me? This is why I have trust issues. I feel like I'm being a child. Probably somebody's calling you, girl. We're all too nice to Minson. That's all of us. We're all too nice. But there's some nice men in this space. Third can be nice. I don't know where she went, y'all. I think I have trust issues. My shell has a shell. Got a brick wall around your shell. I don't know where Polly went. Polly, are we giving final thoughts? I'm going to go ahead and give final thoughts, y'all. We will come back with another one, with a more planned one, but I do hope you enjoyed seeing how we create the red beans and rice. Thank you so much. Make sure you do send a like, a comment, subscribe, and share us out to people who are wanting to learn to cook and just have good conversations. Are you back? I'm giving final thoughts.
I am finally thought that I'm highly hungry.
What's your last thought? Because I'm starving.
My last thought is that we should be our genuine selves when we meet people. If you are into freaky deaky stuff, you should be very open about it. Don't be afraid to tell people who you are, because at the end of the day, you want to be accepted. Also, if you decide to make this meal, it was rather easy.
Very.
It actually is rather easy. Just cutting up the sausage, making that rice, making the cornbread is pretty easy and quick, to say the least. So I would suggest this as a meal to make on a Wednesday, because you're not going to have too much stress. As you saw, Ro decided to put it in the crock pot, which is good because she didn't have to do nothing. Look at her. She's been sitting here giving top shelf and making moves. So you don't got to do too much. See what I'm saying? That's what I think. Facts. Thank you. Facts. See? That's what you get out here. Facts. So I would make this meal then.
We thank y'all, and we will see y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.